A mosquito-borne epidemic spreading through the Americas for months has arrived in the United States. Today in Florida, 4 Zika virus infections from mosquito bites were confirmed. Zika causes severe birth defects, and today health officials said Americans should take precautions, particularly women of childbearing years. Florida has now launched an extensive spraying program, and David Begnaud starts our coverage.
Buenos días, ¿cómo están?
Today, more than 10 teams of disease detectives were canvassing a touristy area known as Wynwood, just north of downtown Miami, and now identified as the Zika zone. The 4 patients, 3 men and a woman, were infected in early July, got sick the next week, and diagnosed a few days later. By interviewing the patients and their friends and family, travel and sex were ruled out as means of transmission. And state disease detectives honed in on 1 square mile, Wynwood, as the area where they may have been infected. Infectious disease doctor Eileen Marty was one of the team leaders asking people for voluntary urine samples today.
The door-to-door urine request is what has allowed the state of Florida to make the determination that ongoing mosquito transmission is happening in this specific area.
What led you to this area to start asking for those samples?
Because of where the symptomatic individuals had come from.
One symptomatic person, you start door knocking and you find other cases. Officials believe local transmission began this way. The person became infected with Zika abroad and then traveled to the U.S. The infection stays in the bloodstream for a week. When a local mosquito bites the person with Zika virus and then bites someone else, the infection is transmitted.
I'd like to see that.
Zika is particularly dangerous for pregnant women, as the virus can cause severe birth defects. Dr. Celine Phillip is Florida's Surgeon General.
We understand that pregnant women will be very concerned, and that's why we have been working closely with the providers in that area to provide the Zika prevention kits to make sure that pregnant women know how to decrease their risk.
As part of the investigation, county workers are killing as well as collecting mosquitoes that can be tested for Zika. Of all the mosquitoes that have been tested so far, none have come back positive for Zika. There are pregnant women living in this 1 mile area, and tonight they're all being told to get tested. Scott, those inspectors are going to be back out tomorrow door knocking because they want to talk to and warn everybody who lives in this 1 mile area.
David Begnaud, thanks.